Have you ever noticed that motivation always seems to disappear at the exact moment you need it most? You wake up excited on Monday, ready to change your life. By Wednesday, you're skipping workouts, delaying important tasks, and telling yourself you'll start again next week. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. But here's the surprising part. Successful people don't stay consistent because they have more motivation than you. They stay consistent because they expect motivation to disappear, and they've built their lives around that reality. Think about the last goal you gave up on. Maybe it was exercising, learning a new skill, starting a business, or simply reading every day. At first, everything felt exciting. The progress felt rewarding. But then life became busy. You got tired. Your mood changed. Suddenly, doing the work felt much harder than making excuses. Most people believe consistency is an emotion. They think, when I feel motivated again, I'll get back on track. But that's where the cycle begins. You're waiting for a feeling that was never designed to last. And this is where most people fail. They mistake motivation for commitment. Motivation is like a spark. It can start a fire, but it can't keep the fire burning forever. What keeps the fire alive is the system you build around it. Our brains naturally seek comfort and avoid effort. That's not because you're weak. It's because your brain is trying to save energy. Thousands of years ago, conserving energy helped humans survive. Today, that same instinct makes scrolling through your phone feel easier than working toward your goals. Once you understand this, something changes. You stop blaming yourself every time you don't feel motivated. Instead, you start asking a better question. What system can help me take action even when I don't feel like it? Imagine two people who both want to become healthier. One says, I'll exercise when I'm motivated. The other says, every weekday at 7 a.m., I put on my shoes and walk for 20 minutes. The second person doesn't rely on feelings. They rely on a routine. Over time, routines become automatic. The brain spends less energy making decisions because the behavior becomes familiar. But what most people don't realize is that consistency isn't built during your best days. It's built during your worst ones. Anyone can work hard when they feel inspired. The real test comes when you're stressed, tired, or disappointed. Those are the moments that shape your identity. Every time you keep a promise to yourself on a difficult day, you're teaching your brain something powerful. I'm someone who follows through. Notice the difference. Instead of saying, I'm trying to be disciplined, you begin to think, I am a disciplined person. That identity shift changes everything. Your actions don't just produce results. They also produce evidence about who you believe you are. If you skip your habit once, that's human. But if you repeatedly tell yourself, I'm just inconsistent, your brain starts accepting that identity. Successful people protect their identity more than they protect their motivation. Here's another hidden reason consistency feels difficult: decision fatigue. Every decision uses mental energy. If you spend all day deciding what to wear, what to eat, when to work, and whether you should exercise, your self-control slowly weakens. That's why many high performers simplify their lives. They prepare tomorrow's clothes tonight. They schedule workouts instead of negotiating with themselves. They create routines so fewer decisions depend on willpower. The goal isn't to become more disciplined every hour. The goal is to need less discipline because your environment does part of the work. Think about how easy it is to pick up your phone when it's sitting beside you. Now imagine if your phone stayed in another room while you worked. Suddenly, distraction becomes less convenient. Small environmental changes often beat big motivational speeches. And this is where many people waste years. They try to become stronger without making their environment smarter. Instead of asking, how can I force myself to focus? Ask, how can I make focusing the easiest option? That one question can change your daily life. There's another psychological trap that quietly destroys consistency: chasing perfection. People often believe that missing one day means they've failed. So after skipping one workout, they skip the next 5. After eating one unhealthy meal, they abandon the entire diet. After missing one study session, they stop studying altogether. But consistency has never meant perfection. It's about returning quickly. Imagine climbing a staircase. If you slip on one step, you don't go back to the bottom. You simply continue climbing. Treat your habits the same way. Miss once if life happens. Just don't let one missed day become a new lifestyle. Successful people recover faster because they don't waste energy feeling guilty. They accept mistakes, learn from them, and return to the process. Now here's something even more important. Your brain loves immediate rewards. Checking notifications gives quick satisfaction. Watching another video feels easy. Putting off difficult work gives temporary relief. But meaningful goals often reward you much later. That's why consistency sometimes feels unfair. The effort comes first, the reward comes later. Understanding this helps you stop expecting instant results. Instead of asking, "Why haven't I changed yet?" ask, "Am I becoming the kind of person who keeps showing up?" Because lasting success isn't built by dramatic moments. It's built by hundreds of ordinary days where you quietly choose progress over comfort. You don't need to win every day. You just need enough good days to move forward. So start smaller than your motivation wants. Read one page, do 5 minutes of exercise, write one paragraph, meditate for 2 minutes. Small actions remove resistance, and repeated actions build trust in yourself. Over time, those small wins become part of your identity. And once your identity changes, consistency becomes less of a struggle and more of a habit. Remember, motivation will come and go. That's completely normal. Don't build your future on something that changes with your mood. Build it on routines, environments, habits, and the identity you choose every single day. The people you admire aren't successful because they always feel inspired. They're successful because they learned how to keep moving when inspiration disappeared. And you can learn that too. Not by becoming perfect, not by waiting for the perfect moment, but by becoming someone who shows up, even when it's difficult. Because every small promise you keep is another vote for the person you're becoming. So before you leave, take a moment and think about this. What habit are you struggling to stay consistent with right now? Which idea in this video spoke to you the most? And wherever you're watching from, let us know in the comments. Your story might encourage someone else who's trying to keep going today.